Well, good morning, Get Wrecked for Recovery crew. So Kierstyn and I are down here at Dauphin Island. I got my favorite child with me. I know that Liam is you guys' favorite, but Kierstyn is by far my favorite. And so we are going to ride Dauphin Island. This morning we got up and we went and got some McDonald's, and we sat there and ate and had a good time. And then we went to Adventure Earth and picked up the bicycle, just on the back of the car. Had all the work done to it, the maintenance and things done. Clint, who owns Adventure Earth, isn't in town. He's in Colorado, and Garrett was there. And when I went to leave, I asked him, what I owe you, and he said Clint wants to find out, what the best price is he can get for me. So thank you so much, Clint. Clint offered to rescue Liam and I with sending a tube and a tire and all that stuff into Nebraska after the goat head experience. And it was just impossible. The shipping time was like 3 days even for an overnight package. But thank you so much, Clint. You are such a blessing to Redeeming Eden and to me and my family. And we love you and appreciate you. If you follow Redeeming Eden and you're in Mobile, Alabama or close, definitely stop in and say hi to Clint at Adventure Earth. Tell him that Adam sent you, and shake his hand and thank him for all the stuff that he has done to help keep the wheels rolling on the road. Let's see, then after that we rode down, and as we were crossing over the bridge, it had been relatively sunny all the way down here. There wasn't really any rain, but you could just see like the rain all over the island. So I asked Kierstyn what she wants to do, if she wants to ride in the rain, and she said she does. So what we're going to attempt to do is ride from this end of the island, which is the very west end of Dauphin Island, down to the T, which is where the bridge comes in, kind of make that loop, go up and get a picture with the Dauphin Island sign, go back down to the water tower, go down to Fort Gaines, and then potentially take the ferry across the bay to Fort Morgan and see Fort Morgan, and then ride all the way back here and spend some time at the beach. I'm hoping that it gets sunny by then. I don't know, but yeah, today we're gonna ride for Junie, which is Gracia, who Liam and I met at Ragbri. Junie is one of Gracia's friends who passed from addiction. So this is a regular Redeeming Eden Cycle Tour day, and yeah, we're riding 48 states over 4 years for addiction recovery awareness. Each day we pedal for someone who's passed away from addiction, and the whole end goal is to build a rehab. And I think this was state 29?
Daddy,
Really? Yeah, I think this was Alabama was state 29, I think. I actually can't remember. Yeah, I think this is state 29. I'd have to go back and look, I've lost count. But we're in Alabama at Dauphin Island. And it's all to raise awareness that addiction recovery options are available, that you don't have to die in your addiction. There's churches, Celebrate Recoveries and Rescue Missions all over the nation, all over the world, that just want to help you, talk to you, and love you if you find yourself battling addiction. Kierstyn and I are going to have a great day today out on the bikes, and you will see more of that
right about now.
All right, Sweet Pea, you ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready too. Let's go ride Dauphin Island. Alright, so we stopped here at the Dauphin Island Park. One of the few parks that I know of that still has a rope climb. Some super cool, like, monkey bars here. Oh, I've always thought those were neat. Looks like Kierstyn's gonna try to climb. And I think I'm gonna try to climb too. Yeah, still got it.
Now let's see if I can do better than you.
All right, Kierstyn, your turn.
Let's try monkey bars.
All right. Good job.
Oh, that's hard. I haven't done that in a while. Did I get all the sand off me?
You did. Can you do a flip?
No, not yet. Soon.
All right, so she's washing her feet off in the puddle. That's it for Salt Creek Park. They do have a skate park over here, which I think is really neat. But we don't have the right kind of bikes to do that today. So we're gonna keep on riding up here toward the T, and you'll see more of that right about now. Alright, so we just rolled into the Subway over here and got ourselves some Subways, some Coca-Cola, some chips. And now we stopped here at Green Park, and I tell you, this is one of my favorite little spots on the island because of these oak trees that just are wind whipped from the hurricanes that come through.
And they have berry lights.
Yeah, there's just very few places in the U.S. that I've been to that have this kind of feel. There's some spots in Georgia and eastern South Carolina there. But this is definitely one of my favorite things about Dauphin Island. We don't actually even see much of this across over at Gulf Shores. Dauphin Island's just kind of back in time a little bit. It has like no tall buildings on it, no, nothing. Yeah, so. Yeah, we're gonna sit here and eat, and then we're gonna go head toward the Dauphin Island sign, take pictures there, and then go down to
The beach.
the ferry, make our determination of whether we want to take that or not,
Yes.
and then ride back to the car and spend some time at the beach together. Super cool day. All right, love you guys. See you later. All right, so we were just sitting here eating. I was asking Kierstyn, you think you could do 25 miles?
No. If I put my mind to it, I could.
If you put your mind to it, you could? I think you could do it. I mean, you just rode 5.
Put 20 more.
20 more would be that.
25.
4 more times.
Yeah. Or 10 miles and 10 miles.
10 miles and 10 miles? Yeah, you could do 20 like that.
If you use math. Okay.
Yep. Pretty cool. Alright, so we're here at the Dauphin Island Ferry. Kierstyn has decided not to take it because it would be an hour and a half on the other side. But as we were riding, she found this little turtle, so she had to stop. Oh my goodness. What's his name?
Gary.
Gary. Gary the turtle.
Is it snapping?
Hey Gary. I don't think so.
Box.
Box turtle, yeah. Pretty cool. Put him out of the path. Good job. Yeah, we're getting filthy riding these bikes in all this wetness. It feels good. It's probably 90, 85, 88 to 90.
Yeah.
But with the cloud cover, it's not too bad. There's no wind at all, though. So.
The only reason I stopped to get that turtle is because I almost ran over it.
Yeah, she almost ran over the turtle, so she had to stop and get him out of the road. We are almost here to the end of the island. We're going to pass Fort Gaines, which you'll see on our right, and then we'll get to the one beach, and we'll have about 10 miles in, and then we got to turn around and go back to the other end of the island where our car is. So yeah, we'll see more of that.
I've got to ride 20 miles.
Close to it. So you'll see more of that.
Ride that now.
All right, so this is Fort Gaines right here. It's one of the two forts that protected Mobile Bay. You can see the cannon right here. So they built these back in the Civil War. And there was another fort, there's another fort right over here across on Fort Morgan. So this is Mobile Bay that empties out right here. And that is the ferry that we were gonna take. That ferry takes you back and forth between Fort Morgan Road and Dauphin Island. And Fort Morgan Road, at the end of Fort Morgan Road is Gulf Shores, which everybody's familiar with. Most people know Dauphin Island, Alabama for the deep sea fishing rodeo, the Alabama Deep Sea Fishing Rodeo. It comes out of here each year. And so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and ride around here. There's a beach, but this is the very far end of the island. And
Jelly fruit.
Yeah, Kierstyn got some jelly fruit. We found those at the little beach store back there, and I got a couple of stickers for the bike. So.
Car.
Yep, we got a car coming. We're gonna keep riding. You'll see more of that.
Ride that now.
All right, so we just stopped to take a little break here. We're actually at the Dauphin Island Elementary School. And right here behind it is the Dauphin Island Pier. And funny, not funny story, but interesting story about the Dauphin Island Pier. Back when I was in high school, these two pavilions right here used to be kind of right on the water. And then a hurricane came through and like brought so much sand in that it connected Sand Island, which is like the barrier island of Dauphin Island. It connected Sand Island to Dauphin Island, and now the pier sits completely above sand. Like there's no, if you went out on the pier, you wouldn't be able to cast your line to the water. It's wild. I think we're gonna ride over there and check it out. Get off the bike seats for a minute, walk around.
Swim.
maybe swim, and then yeah, keep on moving down the road. But yeah, this is the main public beach, so we're gonna go check it out, and we'll show it to you in just a minute.
And I have a headache from riding.
And Kierstyn's got a headache from riding. Me too, Kierstyn. Yeah, so here's a better view of those two pavilions. The water used to be about right here. And then, well, you can actually kind of still see the old beach line right here where the sand is. And that was the beachfront. But the hurricane brought in all of this sand, which now has grass and trees on it. This was not here. This was the Gulf. And the entire pier is now just like a walkway to the beach. It's just above sand. But Sand Island here goes all the way out to the Sand Island Lighthouse that you saw earlier in the video. Pretty neat though. This little point out here that you can see, I'll zoom in on it so you can see it better, is where I used to camp, like after high school, like stealth camp, just to go and get away. And we called it the honey hole. The fishing is incredible, but that hook right there, when the Gulf used to go through, you could dive off the beach straight down. Like it was a sandy wall about 25 feet deep, and there were so many fish, stingrays, amazing animals there. Christy and I camped there one night, and the phosphorescent jellyfish were washing up on the beach. So every time a wave would ripple, like the whole seashore line around us would light up blue. It was pretty neat. But yeah, the Dauphin Island Golf Course is right that way. We're gonna walk out here and you'll see more of that. So yeah, this is the end of the pier. Like this is where we used to fish from when I was in high school. And now you can see like there's sand a long way out. And I can't stress, like, this much sand came in one weekend. It went from this being the full Gulf of Mexico that the pier was on to connecting the barrier island all the way out in one weekend, one hurricane. I can't remember. I don't think it was Katrina. I think it was one of the ones right after Katrina, but if you came here the weekend before, you were, this was the Dauphin Island Pier and you were in the Gulf, and you came here the weekend afterwards, this was now completely just brand new sand everywhere. It was crazy. So hopefully at some point in time,
and we're riding back to get our stuff.
Yep, so instead of walking all the way out here to the new beachfront, we're going to go ahead and ride back to our car, get our stuff, and swim there. Because Kierstyn's goggles are back at the car, so...
I can't swim without goggles.
Yeah, she can't swim without goggles. I don't like to either.
Yeah, me too.
Alright, we're going to keep on moving. You'll see more of that. Well, Kierstyn, you did it. 17.30 miles. New PB. Way to go. What do you have to say for yourself? You're speechless? I am too. That's pretty big. I mean, you just turned 8. So, I mean, you did over twice your age.
5 stops?
Yeah, about 5 stops. She did amazingly well. It was just a beautiful day. We're going to pack up, go out here to the beach, swim for a little bit, head out to get some dinner, and then we'll finish the video up a little bit later on. So.
At dinner.
Yeah, at dinner. Well done, Kierstyn. I am so proud of you. Good job. 17.3 miles, soon after 8 years old. Way to go. All right, so we just finished up our dinner at the Panda Palace Buffet. Kierstyn, you did amazingly well today. You earned that dinner. She actually slept all the way here from the island in the car, so.
Very tired.
I am so proud of you. Good job, sweet pea. You're amazing. So yeah, we're gonna head on home. Go ahead and close out the video here. We had a super fun day. Rode to both ends of Dauphin Island, rode up there to the T, rode to the water tower. We found a turtle named Gary.
Yeah.
That's the second pet you found in a week.
Yeah.
When we first got home, she found a lizard, and Clark pinched his head off, and I was like, oh no. But after the lizard, Buddy had died, I was praying because I was just like, goodness gracious, you know, she needs something.
Wait, who's Buddy?
The lizard.
Oh, Buddy the lizard. Oh, I thought you were talking about Buddy the snake.
Mm-mm. And so I was praying and I was trying to figure out whether I wanted to get her a bunny or a cat. And lo and behold, one afternoon, I guess it was after church last Sunday.
Yeah, a cat came running to me.
Yeah, a cat ran right up to her, followed him inside the house. And so we kept her, and they called her Poker. And she is just the sweetest little kitten. She spends her nights in my lap. And
last night, she spent her whole night playing around, waking me up.
Yep. Kierstyn slept on one side of the couch. I was actually laying on the other side of the couch watching the TV. And I was watching the cat just run over there and pounce on her head, and it was pretty funny. So yeah, we were gonna head back home.
Like every time I would look at it, it would do this.
Yep. Yeah, she was in that little prowl mode.
And I would do this under my blanket.
Yeah, she's precious. So we're gonna head home. Finish out the video here. We hope that you guys had as much fun as we had cycling Dauphin Island, getting to see some of those sights, some of the things that are there. There's so much more on Dauphin Island. There's a Audubon like bird sanctuary that's been there since 1961. There's Indian mounds. If we would have had more time, we would have taken you all over the place, but we did as much as we could with the time that we had, and I think that it was amazing. It's actually super dark. So yeah, But that's it for the day. If you guys know anybody who's passed away from addiction, drop their name in the comments or find me through that Papa link. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You can find all the links to Redeeming Eden in that Papa link. And yeah, from here in Mobile, Alabama, we love you guys. Jesus loves you. We'll see you later. Have a good night.